So I want to comment on the squatter situation in Jamaica. It's been in the news recently, and I've heard the opposition, I've heard the ruling party, I've heard your George Davis, your comments on it, and I've heard Mr. Joseph L. Pattison and all the people commenting on the issue. And I have to give my piece, because while, as George said, a lot of Jamaicans are just worthless. He didn't use that particular word, but that's what he was saying, that poor people in Jamaica should not use the excuse of poverty to occupy and squat on people's land, because lots of other people would have started with nothing and now have something. And I am one example of that. I started with 0 and now I am at +1 or +2, right? So I understand that we can rise and we can have ambition and work hard to achieve what we want. But there is an injustice that has been done to our people that has not been corrected. And it is hypocritical for many in our society to be asking our former colonial masters, Britain specifically, for reparations when it is within our power to give reparations to our own people. Imagine we were taken from Africa and brought here to Jamaica to work the land as slaves. And when slavery ended and we got independence, the land was still in the possession of the crown and the descendants of slave masters. And even to today, I claim I live on a piece of land which has my name on the title, but I am told that I don't own it. I occupy it because it's the crown who owns the land in Jamaica. Still, in 2026, the land in Jamaica is owned by Britain. And you have these crown lands all around the place that the government holds. Now, I think it is fair, after having abolished slavery, that the descendants of slaves should be given the land that they worked so many years for. That is the simplest reparation that is required. It is basic. Why is the land in Jamaica not being given to the descendants of the slaves who worked the land? Why is the land still being held by the government and the crown? There is so much the problem of squatting is a problem of land ownership. People do not have or cannot afford to buy land. And I'm worried for my kids. I mean, if I could buy land for them from now, because the price of land now is out of the reach of the average Jamaicans. And the NHT and so on is not doing their job. The money from NHT is still being used for other things besides providing lands and housing. More on that later. But if I were Jamaica's Prime Minister or had the power, one of my tasks would be to make sure that the lands in Jamaica were returned to the descendants of the slaves, we people who live in Jamaica. There's enough land in Jamaica for everybody to get a quarter acre.